My very first recollection being in the saddle was when I was about 3 years old, and my memory is being chased around in an indoor arena on a Shetland pony without bridle and saddle by my father, who didn't know anything about horses. So that's probably not my favorite memory. It took until the age of about 11 when I started to have regular riding lessons. Well, my highlight to date, I mean, there were many highlights. One that sort of stands out, I must say, was writing the book, because that was such a big one. Like coming up with the idea, then actually writing it, finding a publisher who publishes it, and then seeing sort of the hard copy. That was pretty cool. My most life-changing moment would have to be coming to Australia. You know, coming from Europe, where the horse scene is very different, the horse culture is quite different. So coming out to Australia with my English not being very good at that stage, it was a bit challenging. It was a good challenge, and I mean, it was definitely one of the best things I've ever done. But in terms of life-changing, yes, coming to the other side of the world was a big step. Well, that would have to be Bert Heimann. Bert is a show jumping rider from Holland, and I started working with him full-time when I was 18. Now, he really made it clear to me how important the seat of the rider is, and he had a huge impact on the way I'm riding, but also on the training. Apart from that, I must say every rider that I teach, every student that comes through a clinic still has a huge impact on my training, because I keep learning so many new things, and with that, like, the lessons keep evolving all the time. My favorite saying is, if you can keep your ego outside the arena, horses work so much better. I like that one.
Yeah.
Well, the goals for this year is to keep bringing out the clinics, the equestrian success and mindset clinics, just to have more of them and travel more around Australia, because certainly the message that I'm getting back and the feedback I'm getting back is that people are getting so much out of it. The other big goal we have for this year is to get our online coaching program up and running, which is going to be really awesome when that's all coming together, so I'm really looking forward to that. So that's going to keep us busy for the next 12 months. Well, in 5 years' time, certainly having our training centre established. So the goal there is to have a purpose-built training facility for riders of all ages and all levels. So that we have a facility that we can run clinics, that we can run the seminars, and really have a chance to get our philosophy out there and have more people become part of it. So that's on the cards for the next couple of years. Well, I remember a competition in Germany going way back. I think it was about a B grade show jumping competition at a 3-day event. So on the last day, the final of the show jumping, we had a double with 2 water jumps. So the first element of the double was a water fence, and the second element was a water fence. Now, my horse wasn't very fond of water jumps at that stage, and I fell off in the water jump 3 times throughout that one round. I remember walking out of the course, leaving my horse behind, kind of hoping someone would pick him up and take him home. But as luck had it, I found him tied up on my truck about an hour later. So that was pretty embarrassing. Well, Well, the tip that I would like to give is, focus on your achievements and your talents. I always find it when I go out and do clinics, people get so hung up and so focused on all of the things they can't do, where really you've got to focus on what you can do. You've got to focus at the talents that you have, which is going to make the whole journey and the growing experience of the rider so much worthwhile. So yeah, keep focusing on your achievements.